Hey, yo, Miggy, what's up?
Jen, how you doing today?
Doing good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. How's Montana?
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, there's crazy motherfuckers out there.
Really? Like how so? Like describe them.
Like, they strapped up 24/7 carrying, like, bear rounds and their Smith & Wessons.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Who? The kids or the guys that?
Oh,
were
both.
The kids.
Kids can have guns.
Kids can have guns. Did you have a gun?
No.
No.
No, we're talking, like, not the kids at the ranch. Like, just if you go out in,
Oh, like the locals.
yeah, the locals, they always are strapped up.
Really? Where was this again?
Montana.
Really? Is it kind of like there's a lot of rednecks out there?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I became one of them.
You became a redneck?
Little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
A little disappointed.
A little disappointed that you became a redneck.
Yeah.
Hey man, rednecks, they're proud
Interesting.
Americans.
Yeah.
Are you a proud American?
Yep.
Oh my god. So really, like you just walk outside and people just have guns?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
no,
how many
like-
people do you live? It's a town, right?
No.
No.
We're in the mountains.
In the mountains. So a little town in the mountains.
He owns a ranch.
He owns. So the guy that works at the place that you went to,
Who?
the guy
Mike.
Mike.
Michael Morso is the director for the rehab.
Yeah. And so he owned the ranch.
Yeah, he
So-
owns the ranch, so he owns 20 acres, and he's about to buy another plot of land next to him, which is 40 acres.
So he's balling.
Yeah.
Like big balling.
Yeah.
Dang, bro. That's
It's-
crazy.
It's kind of it's also kind of like a non-profit organization.
It's a nonprofit.
All of it goes into therapy and just stuff around the ranch.
Yeah. Dang. That's crazy. So going back, like you're talking about everybody had a gun. What else? What else was interesting? Like what else made that place crazy?
There's a law where that if you could ride horses to school and the principal has to tie him up somewhere.
You could ride horses to school?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, what kind of school is there?
I mean, the closest town is Alberton. Heard some crazy motherfuckers like walk there in the middle of night, broke out, smoked weed at the
Really?
ranch.
Well, I mean, I probably wouldn't doubt it. I mean, it's a ranch.
I met
kinda
one of
like-
the fuckers.
You did?
Yeah.
Damn. Cool guy or crazy guy?
He's a cool guy now. He's training to get to the military and he's trying to get to a Navy SEAL. He is he's gonna enlist at 17 and a half, but
17 and a half years old?
yeah.
Oh, damn. So he's young.
But the only reason why I didn't do it is because he's getting laser surgery.
Laser surgery? Like for his eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you have to have, like, perfect vision if you want to get into the Navy SEALs. You know, I was looking into that. Kind of as like a last resort if, like, nothing really turns out the way things planned.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Right now, I mean, I'm just trying to make a bankroll.
Yeah.
Like I've been getting into stocks, and I got future dreams of big investments and stuff like that. You ever thought about your future like that? Like what you want to do in the future? Or you still? I mean, you're only 14 years old, so like you probably could have like big dreams. You still have a lot of opportunities and different directions in life you can go. Because once you kind of get to my age, it's like you kind of got to start understanding what you want to do in life if you're gonna make it happen, especially at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, my goal is, bro, I'm trying to be retired at 30. You know what I'm saying? I'm 20 years old now, so I got 10 years to try to make things happen. So I'm in the process of it. But you ever have thoughts about what you want to be when you grow up, like, and how you're going to achieve that goal? Because it's good to have goals, but, like, the main thing is what's the process to achieve that?
Well, I mean, one of my goals is this is like non-job related, is just to get in shape.
Just get in shape?
Yeah, I'm just kind of tired of being criticized for my body, so
Yeah.
that's why I've been trying to run every day. I try to run a mile every day and do some hill sprints, and
So when people criticize you for your body, does like it brings you down?
brings me down, but no, I don't let it affect me.
You don't let it affect you?
I just
How so,
kinda-
bro?
Kind of turn around and say, fuck you, go to my room and, pray. I mean,
You go and pray?
yeah, and at the ranch, I got a really good spiritual awakening. My relationship with God has gotten a lot better.
Oh, that's good, bro.
I'm trying to pray a rosary every night, trying to,
Like on your own?
Yeah,
or
on
like
my
with someone
own.
telling you?
No, on my own.
On your own? That's good, bro. That's actually really good. I'm happy to hear that for you.
Like,
Yeah. And I mean, well, one thing's for sure, like, you're a lot skinnier now. You look like you're a lot more shape now than when you left, you know?
Hell yeah.
Like, how about your mindset? How has your mindset changed? Do you feel like you can close the window and it's kind of cold?
Yeah, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, how's your mindset changed? Like, from compared when you left, like, what was going through your head? How are you feeling? And then now that you're back, do you see like a dramatic change, or has things kind of just been the same?
I mean, you know, I kind of went into the program being like, I need drugs to live. I need drugs to cooperate. I need drugs to deal with my emotions. I need drugs to not kill myself.
Yeah.
But slowly did I realize that the drugs that I was taking got out of hand. You know, first it started with weed, then it started with first it started with nicotine, then it started weed. And then, you know, I kind of bullshitted you, telling that I didn't do pills, and, you know, kind of got into stuff I don't want to say.
Yeah.
Gone into that, and, you know, kind of came to this to the program being like, oh, I'm going to bullshit the whole crew and get out of here in 90 days.
Yeah.
Obviously, that didn't happen.
Yeah. How did that plan work? Like, at one point, did you feel, okay, maybe I should, like, try changing things? Or, you know, maybe I should take this serious or try to get something out of this?
It was when I started having withdrawals.
Withdrawals? How did those feel?
You know, I was just shaking all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes puking, detoxing, and just like, I don't know, like, I was having like really like, not hostile, but like kind of dangerous thoughts.
Yeah. What kind of thoughts?
Like I'm gonna kill somebody if I don't get my drug.
Really?
Like it got
so you went into full on like survival mode.
Yeah, and you know, after that happened, you know, I was just like, I gotta stop.
Yeah. So you feel like that was kind of like your biggest turning point?
Is what we like to call it in the AA references, hitting rock bottom.
Hitting rock bottom.
Technically, that ranch is a modified rock bottom for us.
Yeah.
But so far, I emotionally hit rock bottom. Like I couldn't deal with my emotions, you know.
Yeah.
Got really depressed and suicidal. You know, on my second day, I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna kill myself if I don't go home."
Yeah.
But luckily, the ranch director talked some shit into me.
Yeah. What do you say?
He's like, I kind of just got chewed up.
We
call that just getting yelled.
Yeah, like he was hard on you.
Oh yeah.
Mm. You think that's something that you needed?
Oh yeah.
You needed like someone to just be there and be like, hey, like, get your shit together.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
slap you around a little bit, be like, look, man, like, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna end up like this. And you know, you're so full of so much potential and you're smart. You know, your biggest enemy is yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you're kind of letting your inner demons kind of take over your mindset and just ruining your life. And just the fact that you're still young, bro. Like, you're the youngest you can be, in that, you know, you can literally make something good out of something bad. Is that kind of like the theme that was going on?
Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons that really made me like believe him was he was a hardcore heroin addict.
The guy that was running it?
Yeah, lived in Chicago, hardcore heroin addict, you know, doing that shit. And, you know, the thing that I had mad respect for was, like, he's able to quit all that. And he had I guess he was talking to me one day, and he's like, I feel like God wants me to do this. You know, he makes squat shit out of nothing. You know, like, he doesn't make shit out of this business.
Mm-hmm.
He's just doing it to help us, you know, and I'm really appreciative of that.
Yeah.
I was a crazy motherfucker when I first got there.
Yeah.
I stole hand sanitizer to get me fucked up.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
70% alcohol. And I was like, oh, you know, if I consume it this way, I'm going to get fucked up, because I've been told by other people that if you do that. So I tried stealing it. I got caught.
Mm-hmm.
That was an interesting day. You know,
Yeah.
I just kind of got yelled at. You know, I felt really bad because my sponsor at the time, In AA, you get a sponsor to help you work through the steps. There's 12 steps,
Yeah.
and you work on it.
Uh-huh.
And for people that don't know what AA is, it's Alcoholic Anonymous. It's,
Yeah.
you know,
It's like people that go to meetings and you kind of sit around in circle and you just talk about like what you're going through and people's recommendations on how to help you and get through stuff like that.
I mean, so yeah, I mean, I felt really bad for him because I just straight up turned around and basically flicked him off, saying "fuck you."
Yeah.
He's probably the nicest guy I've ever talked to. He's amazing. He was a very heavy drinker.
Yeah.
You know, waking up in blackouts pretty much every other day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, meth addict, did everything.
Yeah.
And he was able to quit by AA. Well, I mean, he went to rehab and then did some AA.
Yeah.
You know, he's telling me this crazy story about how, you know, he, one of his best friends that was a drinking buddy got home from rehab and total changed person. He was, like, trying to hang out with him.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, no, I can't hang out anymore. I'm sober. And he's like, but I am going to an AA meeting trying to come. And like you said that, like, all of a sudden he got, like, a God wash. Like, he felt like God just, like, washed over him.
So it seems like there's a pretty common theme when you're talking about, like, people changing. And it seems like God is really big in that picture. It seems like the most people that actually do change, there is some sense of, like, you know, God being there. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a lot of the steps is based on your higher power.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your higher power doesn't have to be God. Some people don't believe in God. It can be AA, for example. It can be a made-up figure you can use as God.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically you can't get sober alone, no matter how hard you try. There's always something. There's always a base of something that's really keeping you sober.
Yeah.
Even if you don't think you have a higher power, I feel like you always have a higher power if you're sober, because yourself, your body could be your own higher power, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, because I know, well, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but you can cut this out, right?
Yeah, if you want.
You know, like, you're able to do it, and you did it based because you hit your own rock bottom.
Yeah.
You know, your girlfriend left you. All that happened, and you realized that was because of weed.
Mm-hmm.
You hit rock bottom, and you realized that life was unmanageable about weed. All you wanted was weed.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of true. Like,
correct me if I'm wrong.
Nah, bro. I mean, like, my own habits really, like, it did destroy me. You know, it started off as something that I thought was cool. I did it with all the cool kids because I want to fit in with the cool kids. And then it kind of turned into something where it's like, hey, you know, before I go to sleep, man, I just want to smoke a joint, or I want to go take a bong rip. Or the only times I ever hang out with friends would be to smoke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I find out sometimes if you were just to hang out with a friend, sometimes they wouldn't want to hang out. But then as you say, hey, bro, you want to go smoke? Then, all of a sudden, they want to go hang out. And it's kind of like I find that there's a lot of, like, fake friends when it comes to using a substance like that. But yeah, no, bro, it started off small, and then as I got into college, I would wake up, bake, go all throughout the whole day, bake, and I go through maybe an ounce of weed in maybe 2 or 3 days. You know what I mean? Unhealthily using it. And I kind of put that in front of my relationship, in front of a lot of other things in my life besides my relationship as well. And, you know, because of that, it became overpowering in my life, and I ended up losing that relationship, and I also got into some other trouble for it as well. But even though I got into other trouble, it was the fact that, you know, my girlfriend left me that really kind of just slapped me in my face, you know, and just really, like, if anything, bro, I just looked in the mirror and I was like, damn, like, this is really who I became. Because all along, I don't know, man, like, I always knew that I was worth more than that, or that I could do better than that, or I could always see myself in a way better position. And the fact that, you know, this happened to me because of choices that I've made was like the biggest kicker, and just made me want to completely change. And so I've pretty much changed ever since. And it's been good too, you know? Like, I got money in my bank account now. I don't look like a stoner anymore. I've picked up different hobbies, bro. Like, for me, man, it's the gym. Like, the gym is my escape. The gym is where I go to when I'm angry, when I'm sad, or when I just got nothing to do, bro. I just go to the gym. Sometimes I'll be by myself, and sometimes I'll go with a homie. But I'll always be in the gym. And, you know, after the gym, I come home and just get ready for the next day. And that's how I get by, you know? And, I mean, it's kind of just, like, something that I've done. And, you know, if I could go back, man, maybe I'd still be in that relationship, maybe not. But all I do know is that, you know, that breakup was probably one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Because if it wasn't for that, who knows where I'd be right now if I was still doing what I was doing. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm just like, I'm proud of you that you went to that rehab place, that, you know, you experienced things that had to be experienced. So now that you're back, bro, like, what is your mindset now?
First things first, I'm on step 9, and it's basically making amends to people I've broken.
Yeah.
Trust, I guess. You know, a lot of people's on the list, counting you.
Yeah.
You know, I could think of some stuff that, you know, I've bullshitted you or made you feel bad about. And that is one of my first things I want to try to do, is try to make amends, which is, you know, just try to forgive. Or not forgive,
Ask for forgiveness.
Ask for forgiveness. And it's really difficult because, I mean, last time I heard, my best friend was snorting cocaine and doing meth, gonna do meth, and I don't know if he's alive. And, you know, I need to make amends to him, and it's gonna be really hard because, you know, he's my best using friend, and I don't know if I could do that, but it's gonna take some time, and hopefully he's not gone by the time I choose to make amends to him. But other than that, I mean, it's going to be kind of hard because it's really hard not to get defensive when people talk shit back to you, you know? But you just got to deal with it.
Yeah, you just got to take it.
It's going to suck. I mean,
nah,
it's going
bro,
to suck to have
I know what you mean, man. I deal with that shit every day at work. Every day at work, man. And like, the thoughts go through my head. Like, man, I want to say something back, or I just want to curl my hands up into a fist and just let one fly on him. But, you know, at the end of the day, the fact that you could take the hit and just walk away from it, or just take the hit, you know, just take it and then move on with your life, like, you wouldn't believe it, but that is the most alpha thing to do. You know, if you can do that, bro, nothing can bring you down. You're unbreakable. Because it's the people that say something back. Those are the people that can be broken easily. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, bro, that's step 9. And it's a 12-step process, right?
Yeah, it's a 12-step process.
Dang, bro. So you're, like, way over the hill. You're almost there. And, you know, I mean, bro, like, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Like you inspiration to me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm seeing you doing this, bro, and if anything, it just makes me want to work harder on myself to improve myself. That's a good thing, bro. It's a good thing to be an influence, and it's an amazing thing to be a positive influence. And I think that's exactly what you're doing, man. And like I said, bro, I'm proud of you. But, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that about your best friend, you know. I hope he's doing all right.
Yeah.
And I know you're probably going to be faced with a lot of temptations, too. You know, like, especially if you want to go see this friend, he's probably going to want to throw something at you or something like that. And if anything, are you prepared for that? You know, and do you understand what the repercussions are if you do give in to something like that?
First things first, I kind of really know if I use again, it's basically committing suicide.
Yeah.
It was really hard for me to get off. And luckily, I didn't get into cocaine or heroin or meth.
Yeah.
I didn't get into the really hardcore But I feel like if I were to get into really, really hardcore drugs, like meth, I've read books about it in my treatment. Meth is one of the hardest drugs to get off of.
Yeah.
Like something like only like, well, one of the sayings is like 1 out of 3 people in recovery get sobriety.
1 out of 3.
And that's not even counting meth users. Meth users are like really, really low.
Mm-hmm.
But anybody can do it if they work hard enough. And, if I use again, I'm a goner if I don't catch myself in time.
Yeah.
Because, I've heard that relapse is one of the reasons why it's the most deadliest things is because you think that you're used to be able to do whatever you were, like, doing like 3 tabs of acid because you think it's you were able to do it before.
Mm-hmm. So it's like your tolerance is high. You think that after being cold turkey for a long time, you can do the same amount as before, you'll be all right. But in reality, it's like you're starting at base of 0.
Yeah.
So if you do that, you're just gonna OD pretty much.
Yeah, you're gonna OD. I mean.
So that's something that you understand. Like you have a solid understanding of that.
Yeah.
So you understand the repercussions. You understand what happens in this and that. So, if anything, that's one of your biggest tools to help you avoid not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And, the thing is like, you got your own life. You live your own life. You make your own decisions. Everything is all based on you. We don't know what the future holds, man. We really don't. But if it's all in your power, man. It's like right here, bro. This is powerful. You know what I'm saying? And then I think, and I believe in you, bro. Like, you made it this far, which is a lot saying for itself. You know what I'm saying? I know not a lot of people make it as far as you. And, I think it's great. It's awesome. So, yeah, bro, like I said, man, this is great, man. It's good to see you home.
Yeah.
It's been a while. We all missed you. Everybody missed you. I know there's going to be great things going on in the future. Like, you're going to be back with the business, with the car washing business.
Yeah.
I mean, just the fact, bro, that you're doing that now, like, man, I was thinking about that in the car the other day. Bro, if you're just doing that now, by the time you're my age, bro, man, you'll be set. But that's only if you know how to control yourself, save your money, do what you got to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one thing I'm going to notice that in sobriety, I'm not going to try. I mean, the only reason why, I don't have a lot of money is because, supposedly, before I left, we each made a K each off the business, and I only have like $200 in my bank account. Yeah. I blew it all off on drugs. And I'm really happy that I'm sober now, and I'm not gonna waste money on drugs anymore.
Yeah,
because honestly, it's just something that makes you feel good in the moment, and then once you're done, you just feel so bad afterward. You get hangovers, withdrawals. You just feel shitty.
Yeah,
and
you have $0 in your bank account.
Yeah, and you got
so it's just
$0.
all bad all around.
Yeah.
Dang. I think my best advice, bro, is just find a new hobby, man. And if I could give a recommendation, bro, fitness.
Oh yeah.
Fitness, bro. I think if everybody were into fitness, you don't have to be super into fitness like me, man. Like I'm like
yeah.
Like that's my life, low key. But I think if somebody at least commits fitness into their lifestyle, bro, it'll go a long way. You'll have more energy. You'll be more happy. It's like a way of therapy in itself.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, shit, bro. At the end of the day, you gonna look good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Chicks dig it.
Feel good too.
Yeah, bro. So, dang, man. This was cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no problem.
I'm going to see how this all turns out. We're going to have to bring you back on. And
yeah, man. I'm on quarantine for have to be for 2 weeks. So, anytime you want, bro. Yeah. Just be like, hey, let's do a podcast.
That's lit, bro. Hey, bro, I'll tell you what, man. I appreciate you coming on the show. And it's good to see you, bro. I'm proud of you. You know, you're an inspiration to me. You're inspiration to all of us. And I just hope you do good, man. And I know you are. So just keep doing what you're doing. For sure?
For sure.
Bro, for sure, man. Love you, bro.
You too.